I want to welcome everyone back to Metalworks again. My name is Ben. Today we're going to take you through the entire process of casting an aluminum ring. Right now what you did not see is me build the base layer, and that's because that base layer, which is already down there, is the same base layer that we used in our ring failure video. So I wanted to try using the same base layer and rebuilding the top layer. So that's what you're going to see here is rebuilding the top layer of that mold. This method that we're using is called sand casting, and it uses what's called depth clay. You can also use what's called green sand, but we currently do not. We use a red depth clay that is oil based. So if you ever watch this method, you'll often see fire or smoke coming out, as you often do when I use this technique in the videos. So I'm going to take you through start to finish kind of what's going on. The music you hear in this video is all AI generated. I used Ghana Pro to make it. So the 4 songs that you hear are custom for our forging channel. So I hope you enjoy.
Each layer of fight under the sun's gaze, he finds his light. With aluminum waiting, he stays on his grind. A testament to effort, leaving doubt behind. With a spark in his eyes, the vision is clear. Casting it all, he knows no fear. In the fires of creation, he stands so tall. Every grain, every crack, he pours his all. A perfect mold born from persistence and pride. In the world of his making, he'll take the ride.
So right here, after we get everything leveled off, and properly, we open that mold, and that white stuff is baby powder or talcum powder. Right now I'm using baby powder. And what I'm doing is I'm creating that sprue where that molten aluminum is going to enter the mold. And then I'm also going to be cutting what's called gas relief tubes and cuts into that mold. I'm using a decking screw for part of that, and then the knife for other parts, and that's to allow area for the air that's going to get trapped when you start to pour the aluminum in to escape, so that way it doesn't interfere with the pour, which is what happened on our last pour that failed, is we got air trapped, and that didn't allow that aluminum to completely wrap around and complete the ring.
In the shadows of the night, I stand alone. Dreams of metal, in this place I've grown. Got a hammer in my hands and fire in my soul. At the foundry where the molten dreams unfold. Hear the furnace roar. foundry's embrace has breaking the mold. With grit and with passion, his story unfolds. In the ashes he built, with a thunderous roar, a testament to strength. He's ready for more. In the key of the moment, he'll conquer the day. A man in the foundry, forging his way.
Okay, I thought I did a pretty good job of showing you guys the different grits that we're using. This first little Dremel is a 40 grit Dremel. It's the same grit that we're using on the big grinder out in the garage. And then the next little one that you see is going to be a 180 grit sanding drum. I did not get that in the video for some reason. So you're about to see the switch to the 180 grit, and then from there it should be kind of self-explanatory.
Hands tell a story of sweat and of steel, and through the hard labor, his dreams become real. Fire in his heart, a fire in his soul. In the foundry's embrace, he's breaking the mold. With grit and with passion, his story unfolds. From the ashes he built, with a thunderous roar, a testament to strength. He's ready for more. Through the long days and nights, he never backs down, forging his future in this heavy metal town. Every spark that flies is a vision of pride. In the rhythm of industry, he's born to abide. With every creation, he rises to face. In the foundry's embrace has breaking the mold. With grit and with passion, his story unfolds. In the ashes he built, with a thunderous roar, a testament to strength. He's ready for more. In the key of the moment, he'll conquer the day. A man in the foundry, forging his way. In the shop where dreams come alive, with each strike.
So just going to briefly take you through the other grits here. We do a 600, and then we finally finish everything with a 2000 grit polishing stone before ultimately going to a red Jeweler's Rouge, which you can see slightly off camera there. Soon we're going to hook on that buffing wheel, and then we're going to load that up with red Jeweler's Rouge. That puts a mirror finish on there, which if you hang to the end of the video, you'll be able to see this ring completely done with that mirror finish on. We are going to be doing a lot more rings on this channel right now. That was a number 10 in aluminum. I hope to do a good many more from sizes 4 to 15. It's just 10 was a good starting place. So if you want to see more of this content, please subscribe to the channel, and we will see you on the next video.